Hey guys, welcome back. Today we get into another statistical function, which is opposite of mean. We must have gone through a previous video where we looked into mean function. Same way, now we look into max function. It is exactly opposite as I told you. Mean got you the minimum value. Max gets you the maximum value in a given range or selected cells. So the syntax of max is you have number one, then you have number two, number three, and so on. So there should be one minimum number that should be available in order to execute the max function. It is same as mean, but it has it will give you the output as the max value. Okay. So the Excel max function extracts the immense or the maximum value of number in an array or specified range that you selected. This function inclusively works with integers, date and time. And it would be a highly non-productive one, letters and logical value, same as we had for mean. Okay, so let's jump onto a quick example and try to understand what it does. We'll use the same criteria. So if we try to find max of ratings, you will write the formula as max, and then you have selected the range that from where you want to get the max rating. So the max rating is 4.9 here. We can see 4.9, there is no rating which is above 4.9. Yeah. So this is max function, as simple as that. Yeah. Now, if I try to run the same max function on text column, it will again give me 0 because text cannot be evaluated as what numbers does, because max is evaluated on numbers only. Yeah. Same way, if I want to know the max expenses that has been incurred, I can get the max expenses. That's 1750. That is the max expenses. I can do the same for date. So if I have date, yeah, and I want to know the max of the date. So it will give me the max date. I need to format it as the date. So the max date is 15 June, which we can see here. Okay. We can have multiple ranges. So I can have mixed ranges of data, but it will not treat the text value. It will only treat the number value, which is selected here as quantity, but the category will not be considered for finding out the max. So you can see here, it takes the numbers into consideration and only gives me the max of the numbers. Yeah. So the max of this number over here is 250, which we got in this output. Now, few things that you need to remember is max will give you a value error if the argument inside is a non-numeric data. So if I try to do this with max, again, it will give me a value error because it will treat this as a non-numeric value. But however, when it refers to a text column, which is a reference, it will treat it as a 0, and hence you get the output as 0 over here. When we try to find the max of text, But since it is a reference, it gives you a 0. Whereas if you have a value as a non-numeric number or non-numeric argument in max function, then it will give you a value error. Okay, so if the non-numeric value is not specified in arguments, the max function will return 0. So this is how max functions work. You need to be very careful when we are using it in terms of its limitations, and its limitation in terms of it can only work on numbers or date and time. Hope you understood the concept of this max function. Hope you like this video. Do like it, share it across with your colleagues who want to learn Excel. Comment if you want me to cover any topics in this 365 days of Excel journey. And yes, do not forget to subscribe to my channel, because that's how you are going to get all the notifications of my latest videos being uploaded on YouTube. And that will also motivate me to create such free content for you all people. Thank you so much.